on college football presented by Cars.com. From Eugene, Oregon, Autzen Stadium. A matchup of powerhouse Pac-12 programs, USC and Oregon. Both teams have won 4 straight, and both with a chance still at a Pac-12 championship and a spot in the Rose Bowl. USC, during its 4-game win streak, has been terrific protecting the football. +7 turnover ratio. Meanwhile, Oregon, with a healthy Vernon Adams at quarterback, they're averaging 42 points per game during this win streak. Interim head coach Clay Helton replaced Steve Sarkisian in mid-October, the week of the Notre Dame game. A game USC lost, with the Trojans have been perfect since, and they're 3-0 on the road in Pac-12 play. Mark Helfrich 31-7, so he's won 82% of his games, got a Rose Bowl victory and an appearance in last year's national championship game. USC won the toss, elected to receive, and the Ducks had not allowed a kickoff return for a touchdown in 126 games, the second longest streak behind Florida State. And Adoree Jackson, one of the most dangerous all-purpose players in the country, is deep. And Wogan will kick it away for Oregon. This one will sail through the end zone. It's a touchback. And USC ended Oregon's 21-game home win streak. And Kessler with throw on first down. Going to dump it off to Justin Davis. And Davis wrapped up at the 28-yard line after a gain of...
Still on the line. He's got to make plays through the air today.
And a quick throw here. It's caught by the tight end Taylor McNamara. A first down to the 37. 9-yard pickup.
Oregon's team is their secondary.
Kessler, a 2-year captain, has a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster. Puts a beautiful move on Arion Spring. They're going to run the ball, and Ronald Jones gets swallowed. Kessler with time into traffic, and it's dropped. Intended for Smith. Kessler on third down and long. Pressure up the middle. Kessler escapes and throws it away. He was hit, and there's a flag down. There was pressured by Joe Walker. It appeared that Kessler was outside the tackle box when he threw the ball. Let's see what the penalty flag is for.
There is no foul for intentional grounding. However, personal foul, roughing the passer, number 86 of the defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And here's Jones off the right side, and he's stacked up. No gain. Kessler hit. His pass is low and incomplete. Intended for 31. Oregon needs to win its final 2 games and get Stanford to lose for them to make it to the Pac-12 title game. Here's Addison out in the flat, and he's been brilliant in their last 4 games, all wins. Royce Freeman picks up the first down at 230 pounds.
Has really begun to click, but it hasn't been all on his shoulders. It's also been the run game.
As you mentioned, Freeman, such an important part of this offense as that pass is dropped. Only threw 12 balls last week against Stanford. That was enough as they beat the Cardinal on the road. Addison open, picks up the first down to the USC 40.
Has been better in the last month of the season.
All kinds of movement up front, so false start on Oregon.
False start, number 73 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Vernon Adams is the complete opposite. Thought that was very interesting for a first-year player in the system.
Another quick throw. It's Bayless. They get a now 2nd and 5, and they hand it off to Freeman. No running room. Tackle made by true freshman Noah Jefferson. See what they do here on 3rd down and 5. Adams has time. Everybody covered. Adams now going to fire it deep. It's well underthrown and picked off. Chris Hawkins intercepts it, and it'll be a touchback. Only the 6th interception thrown by Adams, and he didn't need to do that.
He's made play after play the last month of the season. A lot of them are great plays. He extends plays, but he'll also make mistakes from time to time, and that one cost him points.
killed in that school shooting at Umpqua Community College in Roseburg, about an hour away. USC runs the ball on first and Kessler on 2nd down and 4. They're going to keep it on the ground here, and tough to run on the perimeter. And a bad snap, ball on the ground, but there was a whistle and a penalty marker thrown. A dead ball foul in SC, it would appear.
Looked like Damian Mama, the left guard, was early, but the question is, was he provoked?
False start, number 51 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
But Khalil Rogers is a 3rd-string center.
Kessler rolling left, and the pass is caught, but well short of him.
On the road, you have to be on point.
Braylon Addison is deep, and that was close to hitting a duck, but it did not. And USC will touch it around the 34-yard line. So that's where Oregon will start its 2nd drive after a 40 next week at home against UCLA, and USC is in the Pac-12 title game. They run it to Kirk Merritt, a true freshman who's listed as a receiver. Midway through the first quarter here in Eugene, no score between USC and Oregon as Vernon Adams, who's already thrown an interception, is on the run here. And he fires complete to the sideline. Stanford having to lose for the Ducks to make it to the Pac-12 title game. USC controls its own destiny, win the last 2, and USC will be in the Pac-12 title game. Adams going deep. Got a man. It's caught. Braylon Addison for the touchdown. Addison blew by the defender for a 48-yard touchdown.
You run with Benoit, you run with Royce Freeman, and then the play action off a double move to Braylon Addison on the outside, and it's an easy touchdown for the Ducks.
Aiden Schneider on for the point after. 7-0. Matt Wogan booting it deep. Jackson will just watch it. It will be a touchback. SC will start on his touchdown for SC. Cody Kessler, 5th-year senior quarterback, long throw, and Smith-Schuster with a 1st down catch and a gain of 12.
Freshman rushing record.
Our impact players brought to you by Jared. As Ronald Jones, a true freshman, has stood up. No gain.
They want to establish a physical presence, but this is going to be tough to run inside the tackle.
On 2nd down over the middle, it's caught by Mitchell, wrapped up at the 40. Now they're going to actually keep it on the ground, and they get a 1st down. That's what Helton wants, between the tackles.
Middle of this offensive line.
And they have Chuma Udoga, true freshman, in at right tackle as they swing it out to Mitchell, and he went down in Oregon territory. We're in the top 10 preseason. The Pac-12 right now on the outside looking in when it comes to the College Football Playoff Committee. Kessler going deep, and the pass is incomplete, broken up at the last second. Kane's moving, get something going on offense. They shift Adoree Jackson into the backfield. And Kessler, it's going to be a 1st down inside the 40. Darius Rogers planted at the
plays to Smith-Schuster, to Rogers, and to Mitchell, all using Adoree Jackson as a decoy.
Here's a pitch to Jones. He's got Brown, the freshman guard, out there blocking. And here's 2nd and 6, play action pass. Kessler going to Jones, and an excellent play by Truth. Kessler, and the pass in traffic is incomplete, but a flag. It was intended for Mitchell. Reggie Daniels, a safety, trying to cover Mitchell.
It's great coverage, just poor execution from Reggie Daniels. You get there too early, you go climb over the back of the receiver, and makes it an easy call for the official.
Helfrich saying was tipped at the line.
Number 8 of the defense, spot foul, automatic 1st down.
New kicker has never had an attempt. They're at the 24-yard line. They've had trouble with a snap all game long, and they're going to lose yardage here. Justin Davis. 2nd down and 13. Kessler got one-on-one coverage, throwing the ball into the end zone. What a grab! Touchdown by Darius Rogers. Rogers' first touchdown of the season, and it was fantastic.
Rogers is 6'1", 215 pounds, and he's just physical to the ball. You see, he goes up and high points it. You see Nelson coming over with that speed. He made a play earlier in the drive on the tight end, but even he's not able to get over in time to break up that pass. And you see there number 3 for the first time in the game, Tyree Robinson, their best corner, but who has been hampered by an ankle injury from last week's Stanford game.
Will this be interesting? Bormeister, no, perfect on the point after in his first kick. Give Cody Kessler after giving up that Kessler touchdown pass. Now a short kickoff fielded at the 10-yard line by Nelson. Nelson past the 30. Nelson still going all the way to the 48-yard line. You look at the speed on Oregon, and got a lot of talent on the field today. Here is wide open. Oh my goodness. Evan Bayless. Nobody anywhere near him. He stumbles, but he'll score anyway. Touchdown Oregon. A colossal gaffe defensively by USC.
You grab momentum with a touchdown to Rodgers, and you come back on the very next play and give up a big return to Nelson, and then have a breakdown in the secondary from Chris Hawkins, the safety, on defense, and let Oregon go back up 7.
Schneider's point after on the way. And how about Vernon Adams?
Take a look at what happened here. Here's Plattenberg. He's going to come over the top. Here's Hawkins. I think he may have been on the other side. And you see Sua Cravens is going to drop there. It's just, this could be any of 3 guys, but Bayless nonetheless down the seam wide open. You wonder, without having their Mike linebacker Cameron Smith and their backup Mike linebacker Lamar Dawson, if there is some miscommunication on the defensive secondary. And I know Tom Lucas
had some good wins, but he wants to keep SC's hopes of a Pac-12 title alive. This would be huge if they could get it. They control their own destiny. A dump off to Davis made the first man miss. Stayed in bounds and gets picked up and body slam.
Flat route or a swing route, and let him use their athleticism.
And out on the flat to Jalen Green, and he does a great job. Although he
because that's where the weakness for Oregon is.
Davis cuts it upfield and has the first down to the 47-yard line on ESPN. That game 10:30 Eastern time. Kessler out on the flat again. This is Mitchell, planted at the 49. Game winning streaks. 2nd and 9 for the Trojans. Here's Jones, nowhere to go. Pushed back at the USC face with a 3rd down and 8. Kessler steps up and he'll run, lumbering for the first down to the 41. It's played on Thursday night as Kessler off play action throws complete. DeQuan Hampton on the catch at the 3rd season. 2nd down and 5 and a big hole. First down for Justin Davis. And he pushes the pile. Look at Davis go inside the 15. And Davis finally tackled at the 13-yard line. 6. They run it on first down left side, and good play by Alex Balducci over there. 1-yard setback. 2nd down and 11 for Kessler and company. And a roll to his right, looking for the throwback, and wide open touchdown, Tyler Petit. Dialed up beautifully by Clay Helton as Petit gets his first touchdown of the season.
Boy, that's a breakdown for Oregon on defense. You know, when you roll out in that red zone area, most teams have this play in their playbook. You got to know that the tight end is going to try to slip out on the weak side, and Don Pelham's group just missed it.
2 touchdown passes for Kessler today, 25 on the season. Excellent bounce back drive by the Trojans. 10 plays, 75 yards. Over Autzen Stadium, we're tied at 14. Short kickoff, and here is the dangerous Nelson. Had a big return first opportunity, but he is dragged down short of the 3 minutes into the 2nd quarter. And here's Royce Freeman finding a gap and brought down to the 22-yard line.
Stopping the run, and Adoree Jackson will be called upon in pass coverage.
Adams in trouble, backing up and dumps it off. Freeman is loose at the 30 and taken down at the 35. And remember,
So we're going to see Michael Hutchings, we're going to see Sarah and Olajuwon Tucker.
And here is the Pac-12 leading rusher Royce Freeman again to the third.
Draw for any linebacker, much less guys that haven't played a whole lot.
Here's Freeman off the right edge to the 41. That's another 3 yard.
Let those linebackers focus on their A-gaps.
They'll bring the linebackers here, and Adams throws complete. The ball comes out, and it's ruled incomplete. For USC. Jackson fields it, and he muffs it, but recovered by USC. At their last 2 games and come back to win. They were trailing 14-7 in this game. They could take the lead on this possession, though. Kessler, long throw, and Smith-Schuster wide open. Oregon beat Stanford on the road last week. Here's a run play to Jones on first down. And he gets smoked at the 43-yard line by Spring.
Shot across the bow back to the studio.
Oh, flea flicker and a terrible pitch by Jones to Kessler, and he's got to throw it away.
Intentional grounding, number 6 of the offense. Even though this is the quarterback, he was not the only player to receive and possess the ball during the play, thus subject to intentional grounding. Loss of down from the spot of the foul.
Kessler over the middle. And short of the first down is Justin.
He wants to go full speed, and let's hope that that's not a serious injury.
Alvarado kicking. And the deep man is Braylon Addison. And Addison fair catching, and that's got to be a flag on USC. Yep. There's also a penalty.
There are fouls against both teams. Running into the kicker. Defense. Kick catch interference. Number 13 of the offense. These penalties offset. 4th down will be repeated.
Addison secures this one at the end. 66 on the year. Oregon takes over from its 12-yard line. And here's Taj Griffin, a true freshman, a spectacular talent, and highest in Heisman voting. As the Ducks go fast, and Griffin is cut down in the back. 3-yard loss, 2nd down and 13 for Oregon. Adams in the pocket, trying to create, being chased. And Adams throws complete on the sideline, inbounds for a first down.
It surveys the field, and that time finds the receiver.
A huge running lane for Royce Freeman. All the way inside the 40-yard line of USC. Freeman may be 230 pounds, but he's got straight line speed also.
Well, Michael Hutchings, number 19 right there, just makes the wrong decision. It's tough. When you haven't played a whole lot, you come in.
Kenai Benoit is in the game and running back. Adams pumps, now throws complete. Inside the 20 is Carrington, heading for the end zone. Oregon touchdown. Vernon Adams has already thrown for over 200 yards in this first half. 37-yard catch and run for Darren Carrington. And another Oregon touchdown drive in under 2 minutes. Schneider makes it 21-14. Oregon went 2-2 while he was out. Taken on the 3-yard line, Justin Davis returning it here for the Trojans. Past the 25, Davis to the 35-yard line. 8 screws and a plate in there. He has surgery and he plays 5 days later. Hurt his foot on the last possession, but he's out there now. Upended at the 40-yard line is Jones, a gain of 4. Let's go to with a 2nd down and 6. And Kessler in trouble. Hit! Sacked at the 35-yard line for him in the last 5 games. Kessler on 3rd and long, hit again, and that pass overthrown.
See throughout the remainder of this game, if I'm Clay Helton, I might get him in the locker room.
Poor pump, but it takes a USC hop, and scooping it up is Addison. And a smart play by Addison. Otherwise, that Would have bounced back inside the 15. There's a penalty marker down 2.
Personal foul, grasping the face mask, kicking team. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Indifferent on both sides of the ball really lend to the innovation of this offense under his direction.
Royce Freeman thrown down at the 4 to take Helfrich's spot as the offensive coordinator. Helfrich now the head coach, of course. Here's Freeman running right. Knocked down at the 42, so only one.
Influential was Belichick and Parcells on the defensive side. And you say, well, how does that impact an offensive coordinator?
Adams in trouble on 3rd down and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Shows great arm strength. Throwing back across the middle.
It's usually how you call offensive. You can anticipate the way a defense thinks. Then you can anticipate what's going to work against that defense in particular.
Adams throwing deep. Open man. Inside the 20. It's Freeman. Finish. It's an excellent play made by Trufer.
After the conclusion of the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 73 of the offense. 15-yard penalty, 2nd down.
4 at the USC 30, a huge penalty. Adams steps up. Adams lobs it into the end zone. Benoit wide open. Oregon another touchdown. SC secondary getting shredded right now. Wide open receivers everywhere for the Ducks.
I'd say the best attribute from Vernon Adams is his ability to stay calm in the middle of the pocket and keep his eyes downfield. Everybody thinks that it's 1 to 2 receivers and then get outside the pocket and make a play with your feet. Not with Vernon Adams. He extends plays but keeps his eyes downfield and wants to take advantage and throw the football down the field. This is a perfect example of it. He's going to wiggle around in the backfield and then watch as the middle of the field it becomes wide open, but it doesn't become wide open until 4 or 5 seconds into the play, Dave. He needs to buy that time. And then Benoit, you see at the very end, comes open. But if you don't buy the time, Vernon Adams in the pocket, to allow that to develop, then it's never going to happen. See how he keeps those eyes downfield. That's pretty impressive.
Going for almost 300 yards in the first half. 4 touchdowns to 4 different receivers. That was sophomore.
Line for SC.
2:39 remaining. SC will have 2 timeouts left. This is fielded by Justin Davis at the 20, and he's up to the 31. Let's go to Adnan. Midway through this quarter at 14. Kessler has a completion out near the 40-yard line for Derek.
To the sideline.
Lugs, I think they might need to get Adoree Jackson in place of him.
And trying to get outside is Davis. He does get the first down.
Games in the first half.
And came back to win both. They've won 4 in a row. Kessler leveled. Down he goes. 2nd and 18 clock now, and a minute to go. Oregon might call timeout here on this run. Jones across the 40. Let's see if the Ducks use a timeout here. Lose to still have a shot at a Pac-12 crown. Kessler going to fire it deep. Going for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he dropped the ball. Incomplete. So it's 4th down. And that punt goes out of bounds. So Oregon are the best 5 teams.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Oregon just going to keep it on the ground here with Royce Freeman, but Freeman might take it the distance. No, he's cut down out of bounds, but now out. Again, I'm not sure why. Adams wide open inside the 25-yard line, and Addison down to the. And it is perfect. 1 second remaining in the half, and it's 31-14 Oregon. 17 unanswered points by the Ducks.
Boy, is there a hotter offense in college football than these Ducks in the last 5 weeks? They've scored 42 points a game in the last 4 games. SC has been playing well defensively. They come in.
Quarterback, but I think he deserves more credit than he's getting from folks here in Oregon. That's the final play of the half. Oregon 31. Charles Nelson is deep. The new kicker, Matt Meister, because of an injured Alex Wood, all of his kickoffs have been returned. And here's Nelson past the 20 to the 22. And let's check in with Tom. Adams will hand it off to Royce Freeman on first down. He powers to the 27.
Was off of that action. So those plays have been there for Vernon Adams, and the compliments in this offense are there.
Adams with all day to throw, and finally someone comes open. It's complete to Stan.
And then gets the ball out late over the middle, very calm and poised to move the chains, and then quickly on the bubble screen there to Braylon Addison.
You have to push from the middle. That's the challenge for Justin Wilcox in the second half.
Let's see if they bring some pressure here on 2nd and 3. Freeman trying to get outside, and he's wrapped up, but he did get the first.
You have to mix it up, but they have not gotten any kind of pressure in his face in this game.
Freeman straight on inside the 40. Royce Freeman, Doak Walker Award, 1 of 11. In contention for that honor. Here he is again off the right side. He'll come up just short of the first down. Rasheem Green on the. And Benoit easily gets the first down inside the 25. Finally down at the 19. The 3 losses, 2 of those suffered without their quarterback Vernon Adams. With that 3-point defeat at Michigan State when Adams was 100%. Benoit tackled for a loss.
In the Pac-12, playing for Stanford, and he didn't know which way to go.
Yeah, Blake Martinez was lost as Adams throws to the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown! Stabbed out of the air by Dwayne Stanford. The onslaught is on at Autzen. Vernon Adams, 5th touchdown, 5th different receiver to catch one. Watch this.
Dwayne Stanford has had so many plays in the red zone.
Finger injury. But he's dealing right now for this Oregon offense, which looks fantastic.
Their only loss against Notre Dame. He should be in the conversation.
They play Houston on Friday. Maybe games he's actually in the box, but I don't even realize that he's in there because he never says anything. Justin Davis on the carry out to the sport, pro or college. Big hole here for Davis. SC needs this. Davis down the sideline. Run out of bounds near the 30 by Springs.
So how's USC going to respond, eh? That's the question. Clay Helton has preached toughness, up front, physical nature. They're getting rolled in this game. But how will they respond in the second half? Be interesting to watch.
38-yard run there by Justin Davis. Still plenty of time. I think the problem, though, is can USC get any stop whatsoever? Kessler fires complete inside the 20-yard line to Turk, 4-year starter at center. That's the biggest loss as Jones is inside the 15, wrestled down to the 12-yard line. Pickup. Nope. True freshman Cole Smith. Jones makes a great cut and another beautiful move to the outside. That was a spectacular touchdown run by true freshman Ronald Jones.
Boy, and nobody's going to question the toughness of Juju Smith-Schuster. Got his ankle roll. Watch this block. Coming in from the outside, gets 2 guys. That's why Ronald Jones gets in the end zone. He's got a broken hand already. Now he's got a rolled ankle, and he's still fighting. Go to war with a guy like that.
Big touchdown for USC. Less than 2 minutes, they're on the board. The point after. 6-2 in conference play, and hold out hopes for a Pac-12 North title, depending on what Stanford does tonight. Here's Nelson on the short kickoff, out to the 25-yard line.
This offense, and he didn't have spring. He didn't even have summer. He just showed up right before the season started.
Had to pass a test right before camp. Adams in trouble, but he steps up, and look at the speed. He'll slide to the 36. By the way,
after this game's over.
Freeman. And they finally stuff the run.
Naysayers from the outside talking negatively about them as a program. You see an incomplete pass, but also individuals.
Because they're one of the most dangerous teams in the country the way they're going right now. They got a big 3rd and 8 here. Adams in trouble, and down he goes. A big sack for the Trojans. In a game earlier this season, USC gets the stop it needed. Here's the punt by Wheeler, and it's not good. A flag comes flying in, 2 flags. And the ball was.
During the return, holding. Number 8 of the receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
A little concerned about the pace that Oregon plays offensively with Adoree playing defense. They've only had 42 snaps on offense.
Dead ball foul, movement by USC. They were going to run the stretch to the left
Before
there.
the snap, false start, number 73 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Second down and 15. And Kessler looking for Smith-Schuster. Excellent play by Ugo Amadi, a true. Kessler on 3rd and 7. His pass is caught. Smith-Schuster, where is?
I think so, yes.
And Kessler gets it off the right side. It's Davis straight up the middle. And he gets about 7 or 8 near the 10 catches on the season coming into this ball game. 2nd and 2, they'll run it again, and it's a first down for Davis, and Davis is inside the 40. He makes it to the 35-yard at the 35 of Oregon. Kessler going to dump it off here to Rogers, and Joe Walker on the stop. And
Rogers is the next best option in the passing game.
5 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2nd down and 9. Pressure up the middle. Kessler to the sideline. And a nice move by Mitchell. Twirled down inside the a Pac-12 championship, perhaps a Rose Bowl berth. But they got to come back from 17 down. And Jones isn't going to get here on 3rd down. And then pushing and shoving.
Ball is short of the line of the game. It will be 4th down after the play. Unnecessary roughness, number 72 of the offense. 15-yard penalty, 4th down.
So instead of a chance to go for it on 4th and 1, they have to kick it back to Oregon. And this one goes out of bounds around the 7. So
Vernon Adams one time in this game and get an interception really changed the tempo.
Pretty good security blanket though in this guy. Royce Freeman outside the 10. Close to the first down. And he got it as he stepped out.
Their defense was on the field quite a while in that last drive.
Freeman bottled up this time. Chris Hawkins.
They'll keep it on the ground.
500 yards of total offense before this play. Adams in trouble and sacked. Anthony Serrell with a big play.
They're going to bring pressure again here, Dave.
And Adams in trouble. Taken down at the 1-yard line for USC. Returnable. Jackson on the 40. Jackson inside the 30. Look out. Jackson to the 10. Jackson to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That's why we were talking earlier about getting him involved in the offense. He's so dangerous with the ball in his hands, and he gets the Trojans back in it with a 41-yard punt return for a score.
Jackson was the only player in college football to score an offensive and defensive touchdown this year, and now he can add a special teams punt return to that total. He's a special player with special talents, and he's brought his team right back into this football game.
Had 2 kick returns for touchdowns a year ago. Bormeister, the sophomore, subbing for the injured Alex Wood, gets the point after.
And then defensively they get a stop.
There is Nelson, Oregon's version of Adoree Jackson. And they get him to the ground at the 22-yard line. Well covered by USC.
Can they find it?
From the 22-yard line, Adams trying to set up the screen to Taj Griffin, who's free down the sideline. And he stepped out.
To Barrett to Jalen Marshall, and they're leading at 14-7. Dave?
And here,
True freshman without no Royce Freeman, Benoit.
And they hand it off here to Braylon Addison. Dragged down by Marshall.
Make the plays he's made throughout this game.
Here's Griffin trying to bust it to the outside. A flag down, and so is Griffin. I'm with you. I'm surprised Royce Freeman's not in the game here. A hold is going to be called here on Oregon. They were short of the first down. It's 4th and 2 if you decline the penalty, or are you accepting it here and making it 3rd down and 12?
Please decline. 4th down.
Now here's the definition of electrifying.
Small versus large.
Closing seconds of the 3rd quarter, and Wheeler, the punter, had all kinds of trouble. He kicks this one at Adoree Jackson, but he signaled for the fair catch because the gunner was down there. 20-yard line, 1st and 10. And it's play action for Cody Kessler, but a flag. There was movement before the snap. Again.
Before the snap, false start. Number 72 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
1st and 15 now, and the right tackle moves. Zach Banner.
False start. Number 73 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
They had momentum. Now back-to-back false start penalties. They run the ball. And on the cutback, across the 15, Davis. Out pass gets to the Rose Bowl. That will help his cause. 2nd and 8. Kessler complete to Hampton. And they'll stop him short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. About power football. Will they run the ball on 3rd down and 2 here? They will. And able to move the sticks. Justin Davis.
That he needs to make plays on the perimeter against an Oregon secondary that's been suspect.
And another bad snap. It's been a problem all day. And Kessler going to get hit. The ball's out. Oregon recovers. DeForest Buckner with the recovery. Springs with the forced fumble. Well, when you can't even snap it to the quarterback, you're doomed. And that's been the problem for SC all game.
No Max Turk, no Toa Lovendon. It's Khalil Rogers. It's low. I got it. It's low. But as a quarterback, Dave, manage the mistakes. Don't make one mistake worse. You get that ball there, sprint outside the pocket and throw it to the sidelines. Don't try to make a play and throw it downfield. You got a corner blitz on top of it. That's what quarterback play is all about, is managing the situation, and when something bad happens, not making it worse. That was an opportunity for Cody Kessler to do that, and he didn't do it.
First turnover by USC, and now Oregon takes over inside the 30. Adams gonna lob it into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Charles Nelson with a potential dagger.
What a call by Scott Frost. What a call by Scott Frost. They had struggled the last 2 drives. What's been working all game for them is pushing the ball down the field and letting their athletes and Vernon Adams make plays. And when you get that turnover and have an opportunity to seize momentum, you call the perfect wheel route, and Charles Nelson makes the play.
6 touchdown passes by Vernon Adams as the point after is good. 5:28, Oregon leading USC. Trojans will get it back after a takeaway, or turnover, I should say, by Cody Kessler. Here's Adoree Jackson out past the 30-yard line.
USC yet from Adoree Jackson.
Good point. Jackson out there now. They're going to run the ball. Jones bouncing off of a defender. Gets another block. He's still loose. And finally taken down. Let's go to Adnan Burke.
On the field, score points.
Adoree Jackson is in the game on offense here for USC. Just his 3rd offensive snap by our count. Kessler with time. And it's Rogers. He's out to the 37. Bruins beat Utah today. That game next week, SC-UCLA, will be for the Pac-12 division title. 1st down for Justin Davis into Oregon territory. Now a penalty flag as well.
Holding, number 9 of the offense. 10-yard penalty. It will remain 3rd down.
That penalty negates a 1st down. Pass underneath. And nowhere near a 1st down.
You start to think about Clay Helton and how much of this kind of stuff, these positions, has he been in to make these kinds of decisions, you know, Dave, to look at the score and how many possessions.
Incompletions. He's been spectacular all game long. They'll keep it on the ground here. Benoit gets only a couple. Oregon.
You'd love to just hand the ball off and grind out some clock. Protect your defense a little bit.
They'll run it again here. Benoit across the 30. And taken out of bounds at the 31.
And then coaching on the defensive side at Northern Iowa's defensive coordinator really helped him to understand the game completely.
Adams on third down, launching it. Incomplete, but a flag.
Pass interference, number 13 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Oregon. Royce Freeman is back out there at running back. They'll give it to the 230-pound back, and there he goes inside the 40. He's 5th in the country in rushing coming in. Here he is again. I mean, his yards after contact, it's rare on USC.
After the conclusion of the play, personal foul, late hit, number 56 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
On top of your back, you're going to push him off. So either way, you can't retaliate.
There's Griffin. He's inside the 15, shows off his speed to the 10 and out of bounds inside the 5.
So I'm surprised SC doesn't play that lateral when Griffin's in the game.
And here's the direct snap to Freeman. They pitch it back. The quarterback is out in the pattern. Addison is taken down at the 16. Gustin read that well as Vernon Adams was going out for a pass.
And give credit to number 42 and Wosu. There he is right here. He's got to keep eyes on the quarterback. Never loses sight. And he hadn't played a whole lot of football. So for him to diagnose that and to have coverage, that's exceptional.
Second down and goal from the 15. Adams pumps. Adams to the end zone. Incomplete. He was trying for in Southern California and having one of his best days. There's a wide receiver screen to Carrington to the 5 and tackled at the 4-yard line. It's 4th down. Of 19 on the season. This is a 22-yard drop. And so it's 48-28. Oregon with 6:56 remaining. The Trojans.
That's not overtime. No, that's just regulation.
Deep kickoff, no chance for Jackson to take it back, so it's a touchback. Missing a couple of games with injury. Where would the Ducks be in terms of the playoff picture? That pass is juggled and caught at the 30. This next week for the division championship. Here's Kessler on second down and 5, and another catch by Hampton. He's in 10. He says Pat Hayden, the athletic director, has been really good as Smith-Schuster drops that ball.
However, and I'll get you back after the back end of this play, Grease. I'll let you chime in, and then I will respond off of what you said.
Yeah, I mean, I need to win today, win next week, and then he would have had that opportunity.
They get the first down with Justin Davis here into Oregon.
Instead of maybe going out and getting the best guy, I think that's important that they take their time to ensure and investigate all the options out there.
Kessler's pass is broken up by Reggie.
This game, if they're able to win that game and do it convincingly, he's still in the mix.
Pass is caught by Petit. You know, the other thing, his future as the athletic director at USC. 3rd and 4 here for the Trojans. And it's a first down run for Justin Davis to the 32-yard line.
Exception of the program on behalf of prospects, it affords them a bit of a waiting period, and kids don't bail on them right away. And that is something you can't.
Having, hashtag 2016 Helton, all these different things, as you see a short pass here. But it's not going to be about social media with Clay Helton. If these players on this team.
Job, and that could play a role as well. 3rd and 14. Kessler with his team down 20 points. Throws complete to Hampton, well short. So it's going to would advance to play likely Stanford. But let's see what happens tonight. Let's see what happens here with 2.5 to go. 4th and 7. Kessler stepping up. And sacked. Oregon ball. About this team is a 2-loss playoff potential team. Freeman with a gain of about 9. Sure. So many injuries on both sides of the ball, yet still a chance to win a Pac-12 title. Freeman getting the first down. But I think
he will finish in the top 10. And this is a top 10 football team.
I would agree with it. I don't know about top 10. I think top 15.
You saw the way Florida played today?
Adams will take a knee, and this will end the ball game.
That's got to feel good for Vernon Adams from Pasadena, growing up, loving the Trojans. He's got a tattoo, for crying out loud, of SC on his arm. I think this didn't mean a lot to him. And Marcus Mariota, his predecessor, watching this game. And Vernon Adams throws 6 touchdowns. That feels good.
Meanwhile, Michigan State has just knocked off Ohio State 17-14. Here's Tom down on the field.
Well, Coach, what can you say about your offense, in particular quarterback Vernon Adams? Just lights out here, particularly after that miscue in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was a good recovery there in the first half for sure. Got a bunch of stuff to, hey man, good luck for sure. Cody. Healthy? All right. Good recovery. Could have, would have, should have done some things cleaner in the second half, but a big win against a great team.
You came into this matchup with somewhat of a maligned back end, but you limited explosive plays. Defense really came to play. It was a prove-it game for your defense, was it not?
It was big. These guys have so many weapons. It's amazing how much talent they have, and to just kind of stay the course and improve each game and battle. We've had a bunch of tests, and now we need to get healthy and get ready for the next one.
Big one here at home. Good, go enjoy it.
Go Bears. We love the Cal Bears.
Yeah, if Cal beats Stanford, Oregon would still be alive for a Pac-12 division title. So long from Eugene. College football scoreboard presented by Honda is next. For Brian Greasy, Tom Luganbill, I'm Dave Pasch. Oregon wins its 5th in a row, 48-28 over USC.